Yo,
What do you got?
you said God is imaginary.
Yeah.
How?
There's no evidence for it, sir. Do you have any?
Where's the evidence that he is imaginary?
The lack of evidence is evidence of absence. We have the omniparadoxes, the divine hiddenness problem, problem of evil. I mean, you can go into if you want to. I can debunk your God if you want me to.
Well, okay, so you asked if God was all good. Could you ask me that?
Yeah. What's your answer?
Yes,
Then why is there evil in the world if God's all good?
because of sin. Simple.
Does God ever sin?
No, he's perfect.
Great. So why couldn't God just make us perfect such that we never sin?
Then what's the meaning of life
Oh,
if
so you're saying
everyone is
that? So you're
perfect?
saying that all these evil things are necessary? That rape, murder, that's all necessary?
No,
Okay,
all
great.
of that.
Then God could have made a world where we're perfect. Nothing bad ever happens.
So, dude, if if the world was perfect, there would be no meaning. God, like we made evil coming to this earth.
So then there's no
It's not
meaning.
God.
Then there's no meaning for God. Why does God exist? He's perfect. There's no meaning for him.
What do you mean? God made us.
That's not meaning. That's just something you do, right? What's the meaning of our existence? What's the meaning of God existing if He's perfect?
God, first of all, God made us to worship Him, right?
So you think our only
That's,
purpose is to worship God?
I mean, technically, yes. We can still go about
You
our
think
lives.
I thought your God was perfect. Why would He need worshiping if He's perfect?
So,
If you're perfect, you don't need anything. You don't need to be worshipped. So why the fuck are we here?
I don't know, dude. You, you're just lost, man. I don't know what to tell
Okay. Okay. Next.
Yo, bro,
Hey, what's your argument?
let me tickle your brain a little bit. First of all, it depends what you mean by God. Um, so, from my experience, I've come to the conclusion that basically, like many people have said, both ends of the duality need to exist for true freedom of expression to exist. But to take it a step deeper, I think for the infinite consciousness to be truly at peace and to be truly liberated, it had to experience every possible reality, which
All
is
right.
all
You
based on
keep you keep
sound.
saying you keep saying I think, but do you have any evidence for this shit?
Yeah, evidence in that regard, I would say no.
Okay. Have a good day then.
All
Yeah, I don't need to hear all your bullshit, right? I want evidence. Anybody can sit there and go, oh, everything's spiritual, guys. We all have Jesus in our hearts. But if you don't have the evidence, it's worthless.
I don't got an argument about the God thing because it seems to be the same. Like it seems to be the same argument, but the go vegan part, I don't understand. Like you don't, if you want to eat meat, you can eat meat. There's bad sides to being vegan too. You know that, right?
Right, but what if by eating meat you're harming somebody?
What are you talking about?
Like we're harming the animals. Do you agree?
Okay,
Do you
harming
think it's
plants
do you
too.
think
All right,
it's do
wait,
you think it's
are plants alive or not?
yeah, they're alive.
Okay, so you're harming plants when you eat them too,
They're not sentient though. They don't feel pain.
but you're harming them. They're alive.
You
You're
can't
killing them.
harm someone who doesn't have
If
a
you kill
feeling,
something, are you
nervous
harming
system,
them?
or a
If
brain.
you kill something, are you harming them?
No, because
Yes, you're
if it
killing
only
them.
if it's sentient. A plant is not sentient, sir.
You're
So
killing them.
I can't harm like a water bottle, right? Like it's just a piece of
But
plastic.
that's
Just
not
like plants, they're
alive.
just
A water
pieces of
bottle is not
plastic.
alive.
Just because you're alive doesn't mean that you can feel pain. Bacteria is alive.
What? Who's name me one human on the planet that's alive that can't feel pain?
That's not what I said. I said
You just
being
said that.
alive does not necessitate feeling.
Oh my god.
There's a
All right,
difference.
so what are benefits for being vegan?
not harming animals.
That's the only
Ultimately better
argument
for
you
the
have?
environment.
Wait, that's the only argument you have.
Veganism is about ethics. That's it.
So that's all you have?
Yeah. So do you have a justification for killing
Okay,
animals?
so what about I literally looked this up. So this is not even my words. This is what like websites and studies have said. Meat can help with weight loss, energy production, anti-aging, and mood enhancement.
What's that?
Meat can help with weight loss, energy production,
Oh,
anti-aging, and
so
mood
so
enhancement.
can cocaine, right? Like just because something's healthy for you doesn't
Cocaine
mean
can
that
help with
we ought to
what?
do it, right? Just because
Wait, what can
something
cocaine
makes
help
you
with?
better.
Wait,
Hold on,
what can
sir,
cocaine
sir.
help with?
Hold on.
No.
Just
Answer my
because,
question. What can cocaine help
sir,
you with?
please listen. Let
Oh
me
my
respond
God.
here. Just because you consume something that gives you some quality does not mean that we ought to do that. We don't have to eat meat. We can be perfectly healthy and energetic by eating plant-based foods, right? So we don't have to kill animals. We can just go plant-based instead.
Can't be perfectly energetic. Being vegan also leads to depression too, right?
Oh, wait, where's your source on that?
It's right here. I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Hold up. No, it's right here, bro. Wait. Look up. Are you gonna look it up?
You could look it up, sir. You have it right.
Cleveland
You
Clinic
have it
Health
right.
Essentials.
Are you also going to say that meat eaters are immune to depression?
No, but I'm saying being
Okay.
vegan can lead to depression.
You have not supported that claim, number one. Number two, there is no evidence that there's
I
also reason
just
to
said
not be meat
if
eater
you want
because
to
meat
go to the
raises.
site, you can go to the site.
What's the site?
Cleveland Clinic Health Essentials.
That's not a study, sir.
Oh my God.
We're looking for an actual study, not some website.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
I know you don't.
I don't know what to tell you.
There is no evidence that vegans hate depression. That's nonsense. If anything, the reverse. But even if that
Yeah,
was true,
bro,
so many meat eaters hate depression.
weren't you like
I am lost. I am lost.
It was good.
What do you got?
Yeah. So I don't think you should go vegan, even if your morals align.
Why not? Why should we cause cruelty to the animals?
Because like animals are not on the same level as us, bro.
Okay, so give an example of some quality that makes us allow them to die.
Well, I mean, they're just not as smart as us.
Neither is my 2-year-old brother. Does that give me the right to kill my 2-year-old brother and eat them?
I mean, depends on the context.
What context is it ever okay to
How is
murder?
that just insane to you? Like, calm down, bro. How are you losing your mind over what I just said?
Because you just literally justified killing somebody because they're not smart. I'm asking you, what is the difference
Bro.
that justifies eating animals?
They're not as smart as us. They're not, or not.
Neither is
Let
a
me not say
baby.
not as smart. No. Hold on, Mike. Calm down. They're not on the same level of consciousness as us.
Neither is a baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Does that give us the right to kill babies?
No, but a human adult is more valuable to society than a baby.
Okay, so what reason is that?
Because a human adult can actually contribute, actually do things.
A baby can contribute to society. What, they're going to get to work? They're going to, what is this, like the
Oh, I said
Incredibles
an
2?
adult can, bro. Listen.
They're gonna grow beards and start going to work? Driving to work, the babies.
I just said the baby doesn't contribute and the adult does.
Okay,
What are we not
great.
getting?
So, what reason justifies killing and abusing animals?
Because they're not on the same. They can't understand complex theories and equations and
Neither can mentally challenged people
evaluations
or
like we can.
babies. Neither can babies,
Yeah,
sir.
that's why I believe mentally challenged people should low-key just be like wiped out.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this, bro. I just can't. This is insanity. This is why I hate debating veganism, because this is what I have to hear every day.
Hello.
Hey, what's your argument?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the vegan because you said something that really triggered me. But not even triggered, just alarmed me. So you said the reason why it's okay to eat um to go vegan is because plants are sentient, right? And the reason you don't want to kill animals is because they feel pain.
Right.
So therefore, it should be okay to eat animals if they die unpainfully.
Yeah, except for that's not the only factor that justifies killing plants, right? I also don't want to kill a sentient being who is more valuable to me than a plant. I think that sentient beings who are conscious and aware are more valuable inherently than a carrot or a tomato.
So then, if that's the case, why does it matter what you eat? It's your choice as a human being.
Because I think it's more ethical to not cause as much harm or death as possible to the animals because
So
they
then
are
that there
valuable.
goes back to what I was saying. Then just make them die unpainfully. It makes it right.
Okay, so what if I killed a person without any pain? Would that make it right?
People people die every day.
No, no, no. What if I killed somebody, murdered them with no pain? Would that be good to you?
People die every day, man. That's life.
So you think it's okay to murder?
I never said it was okay to murder,
Okay, great. So do you think it's okay
but
to murder somebody if without
that's
pain?
we're talking about food. Murder has nothing to do with the necessity of life. You have to have food to live.
I'm
So
just,
killing a
can
person
you
is
just go
just
with the
that
argument,
has
sir?
nothing to do
No,
with the argument, bro.
can we
Like,
just go with the argument? Can you follow?
bro,
Is it
your
okay
your
to
your
kill
claim
somebody?
has to do something with the argument. Are you saying you're going to eat the human?
Yeah, let's just say I'm gonna eat them,
Okay, no, then that's
even though I
wrong.
don't
Why
have
would
to.
you eat human? That's cannibalism.
Okay, what's
That's
wrong
going to
with
cause
what's wrong
many
with that?
health
What's
defects.
wrong?
Like, come on,
What's wrong with that?
huh?
What's wrong with eating a person to you?
I just said eating, that's cannibalism. It's going to have multiple health defects.
First of all, not necessarily, but furthermore, we can just say meat causes health effects. Like meat raises risk of heart disease. Does that mean it's wrong? Should be vegan?
We could say plants raise heart disease.
No, you can't say that. Plants reverse heart
It
disease.
depends on, no, everybody is different. Bodies work different. Like
No, we
nobody's
know
human
for a
body is the
fact that
same.
plant-based diets
I
were,
keep,
no, no,
my
no,
family eats meat all the
sir.
time. We don't have nobody having heart attacks or anything like that. Some
Okay,
people go vegan and
but we
have
know,
plenty of
but
health problems.
but we know that meat raises risk of heart disease, right? So that's what I'm saying here. Plant-based foods don't raise the risk of heart disease.
Okay, well,
Yep.
just like you asked all these other, where's your evidence with that? Since you always want to bring up evidence, where's the evidence?
Sure, we have the EPIC study, the Adventist Health 2 study. We also have studies that demonstrate the reversal of heart disease by Dr. Esselstyn.
Right. So another human being's opinion by doing research
No,
like everybody does.
this is an actual study.
Yeah, a
So
study by a human being
yeah, it's an actual study where they did an experiment and they demonstrated the fact. It's called
using,
a
okay,
way to reverse.
but you can see how it has many different, like I said, everybody human body is different. So who did they test using whose body
We
did
don't.
they use? Whose heart did they use?
They tested a bunch of different people, and what it's called a way to reverse heart disease,
Exactly. So you can never get to an accurate
no,
understanding because everybody's body is different.
we
We
can
don't
get
know
to
exactly who
inaccurate.
did, you can't tell me exactly who they tested.
Yes, we
You
can.
don't know the ethnicity. Okay, who did they
They
test? Tell
tested
me. What
they
ethnicities did
tested.
they test?
Sir,
What
listen,
age?
listen,
It could have been
listen,
old
listen,
people,
listen,
young
listen,
people.
listen. We followed 200 consecutive patients counseled in plant-based nutrition. These patients were established with heart disease and were interested in transitioning in plant-based nutrition in order to care for it. They eliminated dairy, fish, meat, and added oil, and they
Okay, so like
reversed
I
their heart
said, your
disease.
next question should be, who are the patients? They just said patients. We don't
Yeah,
know if
these are
they
people.
already had heart disease. We don't know if they old. We don't know if they're healthy. We don't know if they're
Yes, they
young.
had heart. Yes, we know who they were. They had heart disease, and then when they went on the plant-based diet, it got reversed. This is just one study. I mean, I can give you tons of more. Like, do you want more studies?
Bro, what does this have to do with the argument, bro?
The point is that we have data showing you that you're wrong.
How? What is wrong? What is
I
wrong with what I'm
just
saying? Saying what is wrong?
So you just said that meat is okay for you, but I just showed you no that the meat actually raises risk of heart disease, right? We have tons of studies on this. Like I said, the Oxford study shows that heart disease risk goes up by 18% with eating
So you
processed meat
think
or
that
unprocessed meat.
testing 200 people out of the what 7 billion,
Oh
eight
no, this
billion
is
people
another
in the
study.
world is
No,
good enough?
no, this is another study. This is 1.4 million people.
You just told me they tested 200 patients.
That was the other study. This is another
Okay,
study,
so
which is
okay. Tell me.
which is 1.4 million people.
Okay,
And
1.4 million people. Who are the people
and what
once
it,
again?
and what it shows is that eating meat, even red meat, at like 2 servings a day raises the risk of heart disease by 10%. Processed meat
Okay.
by 20%.
Yeah, process. Okay, so how much meat are they consuming? Because that also matters.
50 grams a
Just like
day.
eating too much. How much?
50 grams a day, which is like nothing.
And they held these people hostage and made them
No,
eat just 50
they,
grams of
they
meat a
track their
day, and they
diets.
didn't
They
eat
track their
nothing else. They
diets.
didn't drink anything else. They're not alcoholic. They don't.
It's
It's
all in the
always
study. It's
problems
literally
when you
all in the
testing
study. It's
things.
all in the study, sir.
Like they could be drinking alcohol. They could be consuming Canada.
Nope, they
Like
controlled for that, sir. If you want the study?
you said, do I want to study?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, great. Go look up the study. It's under the critical reviews in food science and nutrition. It's an Oxford University study, peer reviewed, and it's called "Red Processed Meat Linked to Increased Heart Risk of Heart Disease." Okay,
Mm-hmm. All right. Well,
so
anyway, oh, on to this God thing now with the science.
okay,
I heard you say earlier that like faith doesn't mean anything. Do you not have faith in science yourself?
no, faith is useless. Science we based on an evidence, not faith.
All right, so what if I told you that there's plenty of science theories that don't have evidence to back up what they're saying?
Give an example.
The Big Bang Theory.
So, what's the Big Bang? What do you think the Big Bang is?
You tell me, nigga. You
Sure,
tell me what the
the
Big
Big
Bang
Bang.
Theory is.
I'll do that. I'll
Define a
do.
theory
Okay, great. I'll do it for you. The Big Bang model is a lambda model, which demonstrates that
model.
the universe was smaller, hotter, and denser about 14 billion years ago, and then expanded since then. And the evidence of this is the CMB radiation. This is afterglow from the Big Bang itself. We can see with telescopes. We also see the redshifting of galaxies. We can see the galaxies getting further and further away from each other. This is evidence of expansion. We also have evidence in something called Big Bang nucleosynthesis. We can look at the distribution of elements in the universe and measure the ratios in certain degrees, and we can recognize that the amount of elements produced in the Big Bang is what we measure around in the universe. That's direct proof of the Big Bang.
Uh-huh. And guess where you got this from? Reading a book, just like other believers do when they read the Bible. You
No, we
got
don't
this
get.
word
No, we
from
don't get this.
somebody else,
No, we don't
read
get
it,
this.
and
No,
just
no,
took it
no,
for granted. You
no.
have never once seen any of this evidence or tested it yourself. Can't
Sir,
nobody test the creation.
listen. All this evidence is
Human
demonstrable.
simple's
No, no,
mind
no, sir,
cannot
sir.
understand
Listen, listen,
how the
sir,
world came.
sir.
Therefore, that's why it's
No, 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 no,
classified
no,
as a
no, no,
theory.
sir. Everything I just told you is demonstrable and falsifiable and repeatable. If you're skeptical, you can prove them wrong. You can do this experiment and prove them wrong. But guess what? I actually have done experiments. I actually have looked at telescopes and I actually have seen this. You can
Okay,
never
I
see
want you to make a
radiation.
TikTok after this
So,
live.
okay,
You
great.
testing the
So
theory
do you
and
recognize
post
that?
it.
Do you recognize the difference between
because you
science
just
and the
saying
Bible?
anything.
No. Listen. Do you recognize the difference between science and the Bible?
Yes,
What is it?
and science is man-made, just as the Bible.
No, no,
Both
no,
of them
no,
are the
no, no,
same
no.
thing.
No, no.
All people do, just like
Science is
everybody, humans
demonstrable,
have choice.
sir. Science is demonstrable, repeatable, falsifiable, and testable. The Bible is just faith. Trust me, bro.
You said. Do you know what the origin of science came? Who made science?
It doesn't matter. It works.
It does matter because
It
it's the
fucking
same
works.
thing as the Bible. It's both man-made.
The Bible don't work for Jack. It's you think donkeys
Science
talk?
don't work for Jack.
You're using a fucking phone produced by science. Are you kidding me?
It's man-made, right? A phone
It
is
still
man-made.
works. It still fucking works.
You're not understanding what I'm getting at here.
Oh, how ironic.
You're not understanding, bro. At the end of the day, you have
Right.
your choice to believe in science that's man-made, just as the
No, I
people
don't
who believe in
choose to
God
believe in.
believe
No,
in
no,
God
no, no, no. I don't
because of a
choose to believe
Bible.
in science, sir. Science is demonstrable. The evidence leads me to the fact. I don't
Like I
trust it.
said, you don't even know where the origin of science came from. You said it don't matter,
It
yet
can't,
you believe in
I
it.
agree
But you
with you,
asking people where
sir.
God came from.
I agree
How are
with
you
you
going to?
that science,
That's contradictory.
sir,
How are you
sir.
going to ask God believers where God came from? Where's the evidence when you don't even know where science came from and who created it?
I agree with you that science is a human endeavor, but it has no bearing on the falsehood or the truth value of science. It fucking works. Science works.
I
You're
mean,
using science right now by using this phone.
that's just reality. Like it's just electricity. Like that's also electricity is also
That's
God made.
science. That's science, buddy.
No, it's just electricity is everywhere.
What do you mean it's everywhere, even in empty
You
space?
Yeah, like you have electricity in your body. That's where you could shock somebody.
Okay, is there electricity in empty space?
All right, bro. Yeah, I just
Is this
said
your best
electricity
argument?
is
This is your best
everywhere, so
argument for God.
therefore
This
it's
is the
empty
best you
space,
got for
bro.
God. This is your best argument for God.
Huh? Oh, no. This is an argument for science. I'm letting you know now that there's no evidence of either one existed. The only difference is science has not always been here. Nobody can
Oh,
sit here
oh,
and
and so how do you know that God was always there?
exactly. That's the point. Nobody can prove or understand
No,
human
that's not
simple
how this
mind
works,
or how
sir.
everything came to be.
If I
Science just
see,
made
I'm
up some
using.
bullshit and you
All right,
believed
right.
in it.
Listen. I'm using science right now. I predict that this bottle will fall because of gravity. Let's test it. Hey, it worked. That's science. It fucking works. Look, I can repeat it over and over again. Wow, it's gonna fall every time, right? That's science. Even though it's man-made, it works. Now let's use the Bible. Numbers 22, talking donkeys. Is that real? No, it's not real. It doesn't work.
You said gravity, like that meant something. How about the bottle just fell because it has weight? Everything
That's
weighs.
gravity.
That's what's
That's
coming down. It's
gravity.
not
That's
gravity.
that's gravity, sir.
Okay, so if that's the case, how do things fly then? If there's always some force pulling down on things, how do
Because the
helicopters stay
pressure
floating
of
in the
weight,
air?
because there's something called air, and the pressure of the air is higher than the force of gravity pulling down. That's how flight
So
happens.
you guys just take whatever y'all say and don't ever even test it or question it.
This is how
If there's
planes work.
always a
This
force
is how
pulling down
planes
on
work,
something,
sir.
there
This
is
is how
nothing,
planes
no
work.
such thing as reversing gravity. That makes zero sense. How
I
about
never
there's just
said
no
that. I
gravity
never
and the
said
reason
that.
things fall is because it's called weight. It's this thing called weight.
Do you know what weight is?
Oh my God.
What's weight? It's mass times gravity. It's mass times gravity.
So how can something be weightless? Yeah, just go
There's no
just go ahead and
gravity.
get
There's
me out
no
of here, bro.
gravity there. It's in space. You're in space.
And yeah, I'm not even gonna go there with the space thing.
Well, let me guess. You don't believe in space?
Do you believe in space?
We can see it with telescopes. Yeah. You fucking kidding
You
me?
So you use this you use a telescope and seen space because I've seen it look through a telescope before. There's no space, bro.
Oh,
You
really?
seen
How
stars.
do you know there's no
That's not
space?
space. That's called stars, bro.
It's called what?
It's stars. And you're laughing because you
Stars are
believe
in
stars are in space.
stars are
Stars
in
are not in
they're in
space.
space. They're in
No, they're
space.
not. No, they're not, bro.
Dude, we have the inverse square law. This is direct proof that stars are far
You
away.
just don't believe in the Bible, bro. So that's why you
Do you
just
know
won't
what
be
the
able to
inverse
comprehend and
sir,
understand it.
do you know what the inverse square law is?
No, I don't believe in science. Like I said, you won't understand that the stars are inside the
Okay,
firmament
all
because you
right.
don't
Have a
read the
good
Bible.
day, sir. I can't do this anymore. Please learn some science. This is embarrassing.
Yo,
Hello?
what's up? What's up?
Hey, what do you got?
Hey, what do you want to question me on?
What's your best argument?
God created science. Tell me,
How do you
who
know that?
created science?
What do you mean by science? Do you mean like the method, or do you mean like physics?
All of it, all of it. Who created physics, chemistry, math? Who
Oh,
created
okay.
them?
Nobody had to create it. Could have always been that way. It could be a
All
property, a
right,
natural
then
property
tell
of the
me,
universe.
what was the first? Or no. Um, okay, all right. Who created science? Who created all of that? Who created math? Who created all of that? Who?
Who created God? It's the same question. It's stupid.
But you don't know. You don't know. You haven't been taught who created God yet. You haven't been taught.
Were you taught?
Yes, were you taught? Looks
Who
like you
who
haven't been taught.
who made God? Then who made God? Teach me.
He always existed. God already existed
Oh, okay. Then why can't the universe always exist?
because he created it.
How do you know that?
Because he created when he felt like it. He created when
He was bored.
he just created a long time ago.
He was bored. He just got bored.
No, he wasn't bored. He created it because he created when he felt like he was gonna create it.
Yeah, he got bored. So he's like, let me make some
I
fucking
can't really
people.
explain because I don't know what was his intentions. No one knows his
Yeah,
intentions.
I wonder why nobody knows that. Maybe there's no reason for us existing if God's real. But more importantly, do you have any actual evidence for a God, or no? You're just gonna keep
Read the
rambling
Bible.
here.
Read the Bible.
Oh, like talking donkeys, talking snakes, wizards, dragons, giants, wizards, Adam and Eve,
Read
Noah's
the
Ark.
Bible.
That's all
You'll
real.
find evidence.
The Bible's evidence. All
Oh
that
yeah, if
shit's
you don't
real.
believe me, go to Jerusalem or go to Israel or go to the places where they discovered like the place where Jesus, like places like Jesus.
Who cares about some guy who died on a stick? I care about a God, not
Well,
some
who
dead
cares
guy.
on being on this live stream though? Who cares?
Why did you come up here?
Because why not? I keep seeing them all day.
Okay, great.
They're just so annoying
So
as
then
hell,
give
bro.
me evidence of a God or go away.
Sure, read the Bible. That's
I
your
did.
evidence.
I did. That's why I'm an
You're being an
atheist.
idiot.
The Bible's garbage. It's
Yo,
debunked.
you're garbage too. Your face.
Oh, okay. So now you're gonna resort
Oh,
to ad
okay.
hominems.
Sorry, what?
You're gonna resort to ad hominems because you don't have an argument.
Sorry, what?
Have a good day,
What?
sir. What? 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 The Bible? The Bible? It's like a parrot. Hey, what do you got?
All right, so you believe in science, right?
No, science is a method, not a belief.
Okay, so who wrote the theory of evolution?
Darwin.
Okay, Christian. Who wrote the Big Bang?
Wait, do you think, why does it matter if someone's a Christian? Does
Because
that mean God's
your
real?
foundations of science are created by Christians.
Who cares? Does that mean God's real?
If they believe it and you believe them, you're
Okay,
supporting their
so
theory.
so what if a Muslim came up with mathematics and algebra? Does that mean Islam is true?
Okay, Big Bang theory. What is it? No,
No,
seriously,
no,
what is it?
answer my question, sir.
What is it?
We know that Muslims came up with algebra. Does that mean that Allah is real?
What is the Big Bang? I'm getting to something here. Just answer my question. What is it?
The Big Bang is. Oh, wait, no, you say it first, because I'm curious.
Okay. An
What do you think the
explosion
Big Bang is?
creating the universe.
What?
An explosion creating the universe.
No, that's not the Big Bang. The Big Bang is the
Okay.
expansion of space-time, which is vastly different than explosion. An expansion that happened at all points equally. And we know this because we can see the CMB radiation, the redshifting of galaxies. We can see the distribution of elements in the universe. Those are pieces of data that demonstrate the Big Bang.
What's the first verse of the Bible?
Genesis 1:1. In the beginning, Lord created everything.
In the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. The Big Bang. You know who wrote the Big Bang?
Wait, how is that the Big Bang? Where's the correlation?
Here's the correlation. If you listen, who wrote the Big Bang?
The Big Bang's not the beginning.
Who wrote the Big Bang Theory?
You're
George
gonna say a
Slamonski.
Catholic priest, right?
Yeah. Do you know why you
Oh
wrote
my
it?
God! Does that mean just because a Catholic writes a theory, does that mean that God is real? Do you actually
See,
think this?
here's the point here is when somebody tries to offer subjective information of what you currently believe, you're just so biased you don't even care to hear it. So you're
Dude,
never going to find the
okay,
actual
wait.
answer because
So
you're not using
how
scientific
about you
method.
answer this, sir? How about you answer this to me? If a Muslim comes up with algebra, does that mean that Allah is the real God?
I never said it did.
Okay,
But if it's
great. Then your argument collapses. Because just
okay, so
because a Catholic
mathematics is the
can do
basis of the
science
foundation
doesn't
of
mean that
your
God is real.
mathematics is the foundation, the basis of what you believe in science because the Big Bang is evolution is. They're the beginning foundations of where it starts.
There is no start to the universe necessarily, but even if there was a start, it doesn't mean God did it. So do you have any actual evidence for a God or not?
Okay, so I'm actually not doing that. I'm debunking your science, and you don't want to hear that.
You're debunking science.
So
Oh, let's hear you debunk evolution. I'd love to hear this.
evolution, okay. Name me one experience of evolution we've seen. How many centuries of existence? How many millenniums? One
So
existence.
what
One
types of
occurrence.
species we've seen? We've seen whale species evolve. We've seen horse species evolve. We've seen bacteria like E. coli evolve in labs. We've seen
Okay.
humans evolve. We have human ancestors like
Environmental
Gaster,
adaptation.
Abilis, Erectus.
Environmental adaptation. Environmental adaptation. That's all it is.
That's an aspect of evolution.
So you mean to tell me that in the history of your existence, you're taking complete word of mouth opinion by somebody you've never even met?
No, we actually can take a
And
look
that,
at the data and that demonstrates evolution. We can take a look at chromosome 2, which is direct proof of lineage with common chimp ancestors. This is direct proof of evolution, sir. Do you know what
it's
chromosome 2 is?
all theory.
No, this is a fact. Evolution is a fact that we can observe directly. Do you know what chromosome 2
Oh,
is?
okay, so you mean to tell me that you have observed in history a poop-throwing primate turn into somebody that creates cellular networks and send somebody to space?
We are
Gotcha.
primates. We are primates.
Oh, we are. Does
Yeah,
your
we
cousin
really
throw his
are
own shit?
primates.
Does your cousin throw his own feces? Have you ever seen one? No, you
Wait,
haven't.
you don't think that humans are animals?
We are above the food chain. We're at the top, buddy.
We're still animals, though. Humans, Homo sapiens, are literally apes. We're primates.
In a classification sense, yes, but we are at the top of everything. We can
No, no,
exist in
no, no.
every environment.
So you agree that we're apes, right?
No, we're not apes. We're biological beings. Don't reach. You're desperate.
Biological being is the same thing as an ape, sir. It's the same
Okay,
thing.
so answer me. So millenniums of existence, right? Scientific research, all this stuff. Name me one species that has gone from primitive to as evolved as us. You have
Sure,
no evidence of it.
Australopithecus afarensis was a species of ape about 6 million years ago that evolved into Habilis or Gaster, and then Erectus, and then Sapien. That's literally evolution.
Environmental adaptations.
That's
That's it.
speciation. Do you know what speciation means?
You rebranding a word doesn't make you intelligent. It makes you
Don't
ignorant.
just define it, sir. This is integral for the conversation.
You have
What is
you have
species? What is
no
a
clue.
species?
A species is a definition of a particular type. It's not a
No.
change. It's not a
No.
change.
No, sir. What's a species?
Oh my God. You get to rebrand something to make billions of dollars on
You
research, and
don't
you
know what
don't think that they
species
have an
is,
agenda.
sir? Okay, let me help you out. Let me educate you here. A species is a particular population of a given animal who shares the same genetic makeup, which allows them to reproduce with each other. That's a species. Anything that
Okay,
cannot
so
reproduce with that population it's a different species,
how
right?
many monkeys do
That's
you
what
know that
species mean.
own independent thought that aren't trained?
This is
They don't get
direct
stuck.
proof. This is
No, it's
an
not.
example of evolution happening. And we can take a
It's
look
an
at different
adaptation.
species. No, it is
It's
not,
an
sir.
adaptation.
It's more than an adaptation. It is speciation, which is a collection of
By
adaptations
definition.
over many
By
generations.
definition. By definition, an ape to a human being, is that an anomaly, yes or no?
We are apes.
An ape to a human being, is that an anomaly, yes or no, based off their abilities?
No, we are apes. We
No?
are apes right
Okay,
now.
show me one other that existed. Show me one other evolutionary experience that existed that happened. You can't.
Whale evolution, Tiktaalik evolution, horse evolution, other ape evolutions. Like
Environmental
every single species in the world
adaptation
has
to
evolved.
survive. To survive. Everything we have become as human beings, we don't need it to survive. Monkeys existed just fine.
So those are called vestigial structures. Do you know what vestigial structures are?
You can have all these cute words. I don't care.
No,
You can pull out Webster's
no, sir.
dictionary, thesaurus. You're not answering my question. You're
Sir?
deflecting.
Do you know what vestigial structures are?
I don't care to know if you
Okay,
don't care to answer my question.
I know you don't care because it debunks your point, right? We don't
Okay.
need everything in our bodies. We don't need necessarily. All evolution cares about is can you survive? It doesn't care about everything else. Can you survive and have children? That's all evolution cares about. So
Can
that's why we
you?
have things like
Can you
vestigial
name
structures,
one
which are
example?
structures that we have as the remnants of our evolutionary past. That's exact proof that we evolved.
Like, this is amazing. It's amazing how atheists or agnostics sit here and claim that Christians are such nut jobs because they
Dude,
believe in the teachings of somebody.
you believe in talking donkeys, buddy.
You're the one talking about an animal growing different fur and then equivalating it to us coming from monkeys.
Equivalating?
Yeah,
Okay.
equivalating.
Sir, give us evidence for God. Do you have any?
I just basically pointed out right there. By definition, we are anomaly. We are unexplainable by science. You
No,
can't
we
even
are
explain.
we are absolutely explainable, sir. It's called
Oh,
evolution. It is a fact that we can observe. Just
theory,
because you reject it doesn't mean it's false.
theory.
Do you know what
By
chromosome
definition,
2 is?
theory.
Do you know what
By
chromosome 2 is?
definition, theory.
What
Theory.
a theory does not make it false.
A theory is a hypothesis, buddy. Not
No, it is
proven.
not. No, it
Why?
is not. Do you know
It would
what
be
is a
factual
scientific
state.
sir, what is a scientific theory?
What is a science? See, that's the exact point. You redefined everything to make it
No,
narrative.
sir.
You had to change the
Sir,
definition of
this
third
is
to
the
$3
problem.
words.
No. Your job is to define it for me so that I know that you can be part in this conversation. Can you
What's the
define
definition of
scientific theory?
theory? What's the definition of theory?
You tell me first.
Is there, okay, so I got a question. So if there's a scientific theory, is there a historical theory?
No, sir. You're
Is
not
there
going
a
to pivot.
mathematical theory?
Answer the question, sir.
Because,
Answer the
because
question.
they all revolve around the
What
genesis
is
of
a
the world.
scientific theory?
It's a way of justifying something you have no proof for.
No,
That's what it
that's not
is.
a scientific theory.
It's
You
rebranding
obviously don't
something.
know. Okay. So see, this is the problem. They definitely don't know what they're talking about. They come up here, they pretend they have all the answers when they don't. A scientific theory does not make it false. In fact, a scientific theory contains facts, it contains evidence, it contains data that justifies a mechanism that explains a fact. That is a scientific theory. They are highly regarded in science because they contain facts, they contain evidence. So if you don't understand that, go learn. Go learn from science. All right, guys, keep tapping. Thank you.
Finally, I'm on. What's up, bro? How you doing?
How old are you?
I'm 24. Do I not sound 24? Do I sound super young?
Yeah, what do you got? I trust you. What do you got?
Okay. So you're saying that the Bible or Christianity and science are not correlated. They have discrepancies. Is that correct?
Yeah, well, the Bible's unscientific by definition. It's just a religion.
Okay. Well, I would say that the Bible actually proves a lot of science, and I think the science actually proves a lot of the Bible. So,
All right, give an example.
So for physics, you talk about time, space, matter, and energy, which is, all the chemicals that were related to like the Big Bang, right? It says in Genesis 1:1-1:3, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. The earth was a formless and void, and the darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God was moving over the surface of the waters. And then God said, "Let there be light," and then there was light.
Yeah, that's
Space,
all garbage. That's
space,
hogwash. That's
space,
garbage. No.
space. No, listen. Let me finish. So space, God created the heavens, so that relates to space, matter, and the
No.
earth,
You can't just
and
no. You're not
energy.
going to do
And then
this,
God
sir.
said, "Let there be light." So he was talking about
There was
all
no
the
moment
different
where light
chemicals
just
that
appeared.
related
No. Stop.
to.
Sir, you're talking about 6 days creation. That's garbage. The universe took 14 billion years to evolve, and light didn't just appear out of nowhere like you think it did.
What,
Light
Mike?
is a process that comes from that
Mike,
matter in the universe.
Mike, what's the first law of thermodynamics?
Energy cannot be created and destroyed in a given system.
Okay. The Bible actually talks about creation and how you created everything from the beginning of time and how it's in
Nothing was
harmony
created, though.
with
You
the
can't
scientific
create.
principle. So, in
No.
John,
Wait, hold on, sir. Do you think something can be created? Do you think energy is created?
so let me finish.
No.
In
Answer the question,
Genesis,
sir. Do you
no, I
think?
know because
No,
I
no,
didn't
no.
finish off
Answer the
what I had to say.
question. Answer the question. Answer the question. Do you think energy can be created? Yes or no? Can you create energy?
Okay, so you're pretty much shutting me up until I answer your question.
Yes or no, sir?
Okay. You said, can energy be created? Yes, energy can be created, correct?
No, it can't be created. That defies the first law of thermodynamics.
Okay. Well, what about in Genesis 2:1-2? Thus the heavens and the earth were completed in all their vast array. By the seventh day, God has created the finished work, and what He's been doing. So on the seventh day, He rested from all His work. The
That's
law.
garbage, sir. That's a book of fairy tales.
Okay.
It did not
So
happen in
so
six
so
days.
what's
Do you
what's
know,
the second?
sir, how old do you think the Earth is?
So what's the second law of thermodynamics?
Entropy increases in a given system. Now, can you explain to me what do you think the Big Bang was? And how old do you think the Earth is?
So the Big Bang was created from time, space, matter, and energy.
No,
Correct?
that's incorrect. The Big Bang, there was no creation of space, time, and matter at the Big Bang. It was already there. Now, number two, how old do you think the Earth is?
Is this your way of making it seem like I'm stupid because I don't know the answer?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
What's your answer, sir?
Okay. Just tell me. I would love to know.
What do you think, buddy?
I don't know, buddy. Who's sticking bones? You're literally sticking bones, bro.
Okay. So you don't have an
Bro, you
argument. You
can't
have
bench
no actual
220. You can't
data.
bench
So you're going to
225. You
resort
can't
to
call me buddy,
attacking me.
bro. You don't even bench
Oh, okay.
225. You bench
Is this the
130.
Christian love that you guys talk about? The Christian
No,
love?
I know. I'm giving you the same energy you're
Oh,
giving me.
oh, Christian love. All right. Now explain to me, how old do you think the Earth is?
I said I would love to know. Tell me.
How about you go learn on your own terms? Because I don't feel like being bone nigh right now. Go learn some fucking science. It might help you. The Earth is 4.5 billion years old. That's a fact. We can measure it. It's not 6 days old.
Hello. Can you hear me just fine?
Yeah, what do you got?
So I'm atheist, so the first part we're really not going to talk about, but going vegan, can you kind of persuade me to go vegan? Or see if you could?
Sure. Do you want to harm or abuse animals?
No.
Then go
But I
vegan.
don't think killing them isn't
Then
moral
go
either,
vegan.
you know?
What?
I don't think killing them isn't moral either, you know? Like, I think there's a purpose for it, like, we need it fundamentally for our brain growth and everything. Like, without it, it's even been proven that there's very many problems without meat in your life.
No, you don't need to eat animal products for brain growth. That's nonsense. I can be perfectly healthy as a vegan. And more importantly, there's no reason to kill the animals or cause them cruelty, right? What we're doing in factory farms is causing and wreaking havoc on these poor animals. They're sitting in their own
So do
feces,
you
they're
think if
sitting
they
on
found
the
a
urine.
calmer way to do it, that would be okay? Like if they found a calmer
No,
way for them to pass such as in their sleep, you'd be okay with it? Or do you just
no,
have a
I don't
problem
want
with
to.
them being like, you
No,
just
I
don't
don't
want
want
them
to.
dead at all?
Yeah, I don't want to kill any animals if I don't have to.
Do you see that there could be like an overpopulate, like just them becoming overpopulated around the world without it happening or without slaughtering them like we
No,
do?
because we don't take these animals from the wild. We breed them into existence in factories. So we are the ones who are causing overpopulation. And by the way, since we started this conversation, thousands of chickens have been killed in factory farms, right? So again, the amount of death and
I've worked at
cruelty
a
that we're
chicken plant.
causing
I know.
is a lot. Like we're causing a lot of harm to the animals around the world for no reason.
Other than like, what are the benefits of going vegan? Like, how can it help my body growth and everything? Like, how does it help it fundamentally?
I'm vegan for the ethics. I don't want to harm or abuse animals. That's why I'm vegan. Now, there are also benefits to
Have you
being
been
vegan
vegan your
as a
whole
plant.
life from birth, right?
There are benefits to plant-based diets because they they lower your risk of cancers, heart disease. They're better for you in many different categories of your health. Um, but those are side benefits. Veganism is purely about ethics.
Can I ask you a question? Have you been vegan your whole life, like since birth?
No, 5 years.
Or was it 5 years? Okay. I just wanted to see. I didn't know if you were like, if it had happened, you know, how did you change it? Like, what kind of changed in your brain? Like, what made
This
you
is
go, I want to be vegan?
I learned what happens to the animals in factory farms. We abuse
But
them
didn't you
terribly.
know that before? Like, what
No, I
was the
didn't know
change?
that.
Like,
I didn't know that before. You didn't either, right? Like people aren't exposed to what happens to
I
these
grew
poor
up in
animals.
Arkansas. I knew what was coming on my plate. So I knew. So it's kind
Right.
of
So
different
you're
for everybody, right?
desensitized. So you've become desensitized to murder and killing.
No, it is morally wrong for humans. I just think it's different for animals.
Okay, great. So what's the name the trait that justifies killing the animals and not the human?
One can scream and say, "Hey, stop doing this to me," and one just like gets injected with a needle and goes to sleep. I don't know because I don't have to
Okay,
hear it.
well, how about a baby? A baby can't scream, or our baby can't. First of all, pigs and cows can scream, but babies
You would
can't
know
talk.
that. I wouldn't. I wouldn't know that.
Yes, we do. We can hear them screaming in gas chambers. We know that these animals
I
scream and
thought you
yell.
said they couldn't.
They can, but more importantly, the baby can't talk. So does that make it okay to kill the baby?
No, but a baby can scream. A baby can talk. I'm saying
So
you
can
wouldn't. You
animals.
know, humans aren't eating other humans. That's not your
Right,
like
right. So
your
name the
fault, right?
trait. So name the trait that justifies killing animals. What's the moral difference between animals and humans?
One has a thought process. One can actually, you know, do something for a difference for the earth other than eat grass and shit it out.
Okay, how about a mentally challenged person who has no mental ability except for eating food and
Or
shitting?
they have a purpose, no matter what, that they're a person. I don't think because
Oh,
somebody's
okay.
mentally
So what's
challenged means that
so
they
what's
can't
their
do
purpose?
anything.
What's their purpose?
To live just like yours is. It's just to be on Earth. That
Oh,
is what we're
great.
here
The
for.
same with
Earths
the
are
same
here
with
for
the
to feed
then
us
the same
on.
with the animals. The same with the animals. The animals want to live too. They don't want to die
I don't see them posting up, you know, signs saying, "Hey, I want to live."
because they can't speak English.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
my
run from
point. If they
predators. But
can't say it and they can't do it, then
they
it's not
run
really
from
that much of a
ma'am, they
deal.
run from predators. They cry when their babies are stolen from them. Animals like cows and pigs and chickens are extremely social and loving and compassionate beings. In fact, they're actually smarter than humans, toddler
Isn't it?
humans.
Isn't it proven that more cows in a year can kill people than sharks do?
No, absolutely not. Cows are extremely loving beings.
Can you look that up for me real quick? Or do you want me to look it up? Because
Man,
I don't want to tell you from my side and then you think I'm wrong because it could be a different source. I want you to find your own source and look that up because
even
like
if cows kill about 20 people per year, and
but no,
sharks.
you were saying no, now you're saying even if. Can you please look it up so we can prove that before we continue? Because I
Sharks
want you to
sharks
know what I'm
kill
saying before I
sharks kill
continue.
about 100 people. Sharks kill about 100 people per year. Cows 20. But guess how many cows we kill per year? 70 billion. Is that
Okay.
more than 2 or 20?
How many, you know, infestites and like parasites do you think you get from eating shark meat from cow meat?
Man, we kill at least 10 to 20 billion cows per year. Did you know
And
that?
we're also scared of the ocean. Yeah, I know.
Do you think
You
it's
know that?
okay to kill 10 billion
We're
cows per year because cows kill 20 people.
If it feeds like homeless children and people in need and people who want to live and like some people who
We
like
can feed
hack for a
homeless
living,
people
like
with
maybe.
plant-based foods. We can feed homeless people with plant-based foods.
Okay, I want you to go up to a homeless man who isn't vegan with that, and I feel like they would kind of take that as a, oh, really? Like,
So your justification for killing and abusing billions of animals per year is that homeless people might not like the food I give them.
yeah, I'm pretty sure if I was sitting down and I hadn't eaten for like years, or like I was fighting for myself, and then somebody came up to me and was like, "We don't
Oh
want
my
you eating a
gosh.
steak, so here's this salad." I'm gonna be pissed.
Okay, great.
Like
So let's do
personally,
this then.
I would be upset because it's like, damn, like thank you for this. I wouldn't come at them. Like they wouldn't come at you, but they wouldn't be happy. You didn't make their day. Like they got a salad, they're sleeping, but you'd make
Okay,
their day
man.
if you gave them a
First of all, did you know that there are vegan chicken wings? Did you know that there are vegan like tacos and shit?
I've eaten one. I've eaten one. I
Okay,
didn't
great.
like it.
Okay. Do you think taste justifies killing somebody?
Somebody, I thought we were talking about animals.
Animals have personalities, man. They have
Well,
feelings and
they're not
thoughts.
they're not a body. They're not a person. That's what I mean. You kind of
It
confuse
doesn't
me.
matter. They're still a sentient, conscious individual with their own thoughts and feelings and dreams. What justifies killing
Oh,
these poor animals? Are you saying
oh,
just because it's good taste?
are you raising these animals, sir? Are you raising them? Are you helping them out? Are
You're
you
killing
giving
them.
them the shit they
You
need?
are abusing
I'm
them,
not.
man.
I'm not. I'm buying them from Walmart.
You're paying for them to be
That's
abused.
all I'm doing.
You're paying for them to die.
I, I don't think I did that. I don't.
You didn't pay for the meat
Um,
you're not paying for
no,
those animals to be killed,
I don't think I called the person and was like, hey,
but you paid for them. You
kill this.
paid for it.
I want that one. I want that one on my plate.
Do you
I
know
don't think I did that. I just bought it.
do you know how supply and demand works? Every time you buy something from the store, it causes demand on that product to be produced again. You know that?
Sorry, repeat what you said. I got a phone call. Repeat what you said. My bad.
Supply and demand works like this. You buy something at the store. Oh, she left. And every time you buy meat at the store, more animals have to be killed for you, right? More farmers have to kill those animals just to put food on your plate. That's the point here. You're causing those animals to die. It's your fault entirely. You could have just eaten something plant-based. All right, bring the next guest in here. Thank you so much for the galaxies. Thank you, guys. Really appreciate you. Thank you.
Hello?
What do you got?
Alright, bro. So
How old are you? How old are you?
I don't care.
How old are you?
So hold 14.
Let people eat what they want.
But
Great.
I have a
You want to eat
question.
your mom?
I have a question.
What's your
So
argument?
why is it that you think that animals are the only beings that could feel some sort of pain? Do you know what the smell of freshly cut grass is, bro? It's pheromones releasing to other grass to warn it that it's being mass murdered.
Yeah,
You realize
no.
you realize plants could feel.
No, sir. Listen. First of all, your argument's bad for two reasons. Number one, plants don't have pain receptors like people do or animals do. They
How
don't
would you
have
know
animal
that
nervous
though?
systems.
Do
Hold
you
on,
have the do you
hold
even
on, hold
function
on,
the
hold
same way
on,
as a plant?
hold on, sir.
We
Let me
can't
respond.
speak for
Let me
plants, bro.
respond. Let me respond. Grass doesn't have brain. They don't have brains. They don't have nervous systems. Grass
What
doesn't
do you
have
think the
pain
fucking root
receptors.
network is,
They
bro?
might, it doesn't matter. They might send signals. I agree. But so does my fucking phone. Is my
Yeah, and
phone
so does
alive and
every
conscious
fucking
because
thing
it
on
sends
this
signals
planet.
to
You
other
realize a
phones?
rock gives off a frequency too, bro.
Rocks give off frequencies.
Yeah, everything has a fucking signature.
So
Like you
rocks are
said, like you
conscious.
said.
Rocks are conscious.
Nope.
Do rocks feel pain?
Nope.
Okay,
What is
great.
it
So
all
what
the
makes you
same?
think plants feel pain, sir, if rocks don't?
Because they can fucking notify each other when they're dying.
So does
Clearly
my
they know
phone. My
something's
phone can
wrong.
notify me when I'm sleeping. Does that mean that my phone is alive and sentient and conscious and feels pain?
So what's your beef with like eating meat though?
Oh, I don't know. Just harming and abusing animals is wrong to me.
Sorry, I received a phone call. What do you think we do to each other though as humans?
We take care of each other. We don't abuse each other. That's the right thing to do.
We don't, bro. No, we don't. There's not been 1 year of human history where we've been at fucking peace worldwide, bro.
Well,
We
guess
kill
what?
each other
I
all
choose.
day.
It
You got
doesn't matter,
killed,
sir.
bro. You probably
Sir,
walk past
listen,
three
listen,
homeless
listen,
families every fucking day on your way to the
sir,
greens, bro. On your way to the grocery store to
sir.
get your little.
What you're arguing for here is murdering. What you're saying is, look. What you're saying is, look, we can't stop all the murders, so might as well just murder. This is what your argument comes down to. Just because I can't stop or eliminate all death and suffering in the world doesn't mean that we can continue doing it. I have a choice. I can choose to not eat the animals. I can choose to reduce the amount of harm and cruelty I cause. Hence, I choose to do that. I choose to be vegan. All right.
Sir, your eyelashes are immaculate.
Thank you. What do you got? Do you have an argument for us?
No, I just wanted to compliment your beauty and your booty.
All right. Thank you.
Mike, what's up?
What is your argument?
My argument is that you're a fucking faggot. Get off this shit.
Oh, what's wrong with being gay?
You're fucking wrong, you fucking stupid vegan.
Why? Why?
You're fucking gay, and it's wrong.
What's wrong with that?
You're going to hell.
What's I'd rather be in hell. I'd rather be in hell.
That's where you're going. Good night, buddy.
Worshiping your magic god like a slave forever, like a mindless bot. You're gonna be a mindless bot forever, or I'm gonna be chilling in hell, or I might as well fucking have it partied up and burn. Then I'd rather do that than burn in your little rotten cave, or your. I love you, God. You're the best. You're the best God ever. That's not life to me. That's death to me. That's hell to me. Your hell, your heaven is my hell. All right, next.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, what's your argument?
I see you have like a lot of empathy for animals, which is great, because on top of, how you're saying that they're being killed and slaughtered, they also kind of have some bad lives just being cooped up, I'm sure.
Yeah. So what's your argument here?
So I kind of wonder, do you have that same empathy for humans? Like not just the physical.
Yeah, I've never murdered. I never harm anybody. I never abuse anybody.
But you don't think you could be kind of harming or abusing people with your God is imaginary? Because there is some children, like that are dying of cancer, that on their deathbed, their parents are telling them, it's like, oh, you can see your grandma or your dad or whatever.
Sir, it is not my fault that you take your belief so seriously and that you've somehow made it your identity and somehow you made it personal.
I'm not saying it's my belief. I'm saying
no.
humans.
Hold on. When I attack your belief, it's not attacking you. I'm attacking your belief. You are not a belief. You're a person. I respect you as a person. I don't respect your belief. Because your belief causes way more harm than good, by far. It is trying to take away. Your belief can infiltrate our society and cause people to do silly things. They can take away my rights by using their God as a justification. They can take away LGBT rights. They can take away abortion rights. They can take away science education. Right? They can enact laws that harm our society. That's why I care. So don't pretend as if you're exempt from criticism. You're not. No belief is. And if that's your only argument, I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep being here because you should never keep your belief sacred. No belief should be sacred, even mine. Hey, what do you got?
Hi, Mike. This is Jesse. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah. How old are you?
I am 19. Thank you for asking. And I just wanted to ask how you were doing today before I get into my argument.
Good. What is your argument?
My argument is the go vegan, the second one, mainly because I've experienced a lot of, specifically one person who's been going around pushing the what I believe to be veganism. I don't know if you've heard of her, but that vegan teacher, Miss Katie. I never really gotten
Okay.
to like experience the good side of being vegan. I've only gotten to experience the bad side, and I just want to know what is good
There is
about
no
it.
bad side of veganism, right? So, vegan teacher does not represent veganism at all. No one person represents an ideology. Veganism is always good because it's trying to minimize and reduce animal suffering, animal cruelty. Do you agree with that? Should we reduce animal suffering?
Yes, I do agree with that.
Great, then go vegan.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, have a good day.
Yep, you too.
People look at vegan teacher and they go, wow, she's aggressive. I don't like her. She's bad. But there's a reason why she's aggressive, right? It's because you're aggressive to the animals. You guys are abusing and harming and killing animals. That's why we're outspoken about this, because we see the injustice. I think he liked you. I'm not gay.
Animals are fake. Animals are fake. The birds. The birds. They're all dead. There are cameras.
Ma'am, are you okay? Did you take your medicine today?
Don't fucking play with me.
Are you talking to yourself?
No. The birds.
Okay, have a good day. Is morality subjective? Yes, it is a subjective. But the reason why I debate this is because if your ethics aligns with mine, then we both agree.
Hello? Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, what do you got?
Not really an argument here, but I just an opinion. I don't believe that you should really disrespect a religion in
Why
a way
not?
that,
Why not?
because it's just the same as you can't disrespect someone's sexuality.
Well, sexuality is something that somebody is biologically. Religion is an ideology. It has nothing to do with a person. A religion is just a belief that you attach yourself to. Sexuality is
Yeah.
integral to a person's being. Religion is not.
I disagree because there's a bunch of people that are impacted by their religion. You might not believe it because you're not, well, impacted by it or
Sir,
connected to it.
I'm sorry, but your belief does not respect me. Your belief says that I should be burning in hell forever. How is that respect?
No. Yeah. If you get deeper than that, then it gets deep, right?
Your
But I'm
belief, yeah,
saying
your belief is very disrespectful. So why the fuck should we respect it back?
I don't think that has to do much with that because you're looking at, okay, that can connect to the people, right? The people that say call themselves Christian but then do stupid shit.
No,
And I don't.
inherently, no. Inherently in your religion is toxic, violent garbage. Your Bible is full of this stuff. It is not good. Your Bible is not good. So
Okay.
it's a belief, not a person. You are not a belief. You're a person. It is not personal to you. It is logical to criticize these beliefs you have. So stop taking it personally. It's not my fault that you attach yourself to your religion. That's your fault. You should never have done that.
And you also said that religions are not really impacted to a person and it's not really personal to a person.
Yeah, it's not personal. It's logical.
Okay. Do you think there are a bunch of people, Christians, that are successful, that have made crazy good choices in their career
Of course.
and have,
Of course. Who
yeah,
cares? What's your
and
point?
and they call and they say Jesus or God is what helped them. And I mean, even
I don't
even
care,
if
sir.
I'm an
I
atheist,
don't care. Do you have any evidence
even
for
if,
this Jesus guy or not?
what do you mean? No, no, no,
Do
no.
you have any evidence for God?
I never had an argument, dude.
Okay. Have a good day then.
I'm I'm just here to tell.
You're here to cry and complain. Well, take your complaints to Amazon, right? They're the complaint department. I'm not. Talk to customer service. I'm here for debating. If you can't take the heat, don't come up here. Hey, what do you got?
Oh, do you know what? I've just reread what you've said. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even. I thought you were actually saying you supported the Bible. I was going to quote the Bible to you, so we should move along. I don't actually eat meat. I do believe in God. Have you got a problem between God and source though? And that's where we might have an argument on
Man, can you
semantics.
stop yapping here? Can you just give us an argument for your bullshit belief or no? Do you have any evidence?
Wow. I tell you what, just disconnect me then. All I was going to say was there's a difference between
No, no,
proving
no.
something
Why
and
did you come up
believing
here, man, if
something.
you're going to yap?
Do you have to be so rude?
Yeah, because your religion's ruder. Your religion says that I should be burned to a crisp forever. Your religion says that I should be killed. How is that not rude? That's the rudest thing you can tell somebody. Damn right, I'm gonna be rude back because your religion's garbage. Get over it. Hey, what do you got? Why can't there be peace? Well, get rid of religion. There'll be plenty of peace. People think religion's a source of peace. They don't realize that the opposite's true.
What up, Mike?
Hey, what's your argument?
You know what, man? I believe God is imaginary, but you like to go vegan? Like, are you a vegan?
Yeah.
Damn, man. You're a fucking muffin, bro.
Why? Because I stick up for the animals? Because I don't want to abuse or harm animals? Why do you think it's good to harm and abuse animals? What's your justification for that?
You know what, man? It's survival of the fittest out here, man. People gotta eat.
Oh, okay. Do we have to eat the animals, though?
I mean, you can, if you like vegetables and
No, no,
legumes,
no. Answer the question, sir. Do we have to eat the animals?
I think we have to eat the animals, man. They're gonna overpopulate. What's gonna go on there?
Wait, do you think we get the animals from the wild? We don't. We get them from factories. We breed them into existence. They are already overpopulated. Going vegan would reduce their population.
Yeah. Fucking eat the animals, bro. Come on
Okay.
now.
What's your argument? Are you going to keep yelling like some madman? Give an argument or go away.
I don't hear an argument from you, bud. You just like to go vegan, buddy.
Oh, so you don't actually have a justification. So you're being immoral and for no reason. You just want to do it. You just like to abuse others. Is that correct?
I like to eat meat, bro. You probably like to eat meat, bro.
That's like saying I like to abuse others. You like to kill others. Do
Bro,
you?
that is completely not the same thing
Oh,
whatsoever. We
so
need meat to survive, bro. Come on now.
I can survive, but just fine as a vegan. Now, can you justify killing and abusing animals?
Well, if you kill them in a humanely way, then it's actually not that bad.
Okay.
They're only like
What's a humane way to kill someone that doesn't have to die?
well, they don't have to die, but like, bro, at the end of the day, they're food, bro. What else are they gonna do, bro?
So you agree that they don't have to die, and you're killing them for no reason.
Well, they're
right?
in factories. Like, what kind of lives are they living there, anyways?
You caused them to be there. You forced them to be in those factories. Do you know that?
Well, 100%. But like, how on earth am I a person that's gonna make them not grow up there and
By going
eat
vegan.
anyways?
By going vegan.
No, I don't think even if everyone did, it's not gonna stop.
So your argument for killing billions of animals per year is it's not going to stop, so might as well just do it. I can use this to justify murder. Well, murder's not going to stop, so
As awful
might
as
as
it
well just
sounds,
murder.
it's completely true. Like meat's an industry it's not gonna end. And
Do you think?
it's good that you're vegan, like not
Nick,
killing animals.
Nick,
It's good, but
do you think that we can stop all murders?
I think that like there's just some things that are
No.
inevitable.
Answer the question, sir. Do you think that we can stop all murders in the world?
I think that that's inevitable.
Do you think that we can stop all the murders in the world? Yes or no?
Sorry, let me put that in layman's terms for you. No, I don't think we could.
Okay, great. So then, does that justify murdering?
Most definitely not.
Great. So just because we can't stop all the death and suffering doesn't mean that we should continue doing it. Right?
Yeah, let's limit it. Let's limit it. But
Great.
there's
Let's
an
limit it.
extent that you
Which
can limit
means
it to.
going vegan.
I don't think going vegan and pushing it towards other people like is, you know what, like push it towards people.
How
like
am I
it's good,
pushing it
right?
to you? How am I
Well,
pushing
no,
it?
like, well, you're on fucking TikTok live and you say go vegan. Like,
Yeah. How am I pushing it on you? I'm not even near you. You can log off if you want to. You don't have to be here. Are you scared to be here?
you're definitely, maybe I wouldn't say you're pushing it, but you're definitely influencing people to go vegan. So.
Okay. You're damn right. Because guess what? It's wrong to harm and abuse animals. Do you agree?
No.
So what justifies harming and abusing animals?
Dude, you know what? At the end of the day, bro, people need to eat fucking animals, bro. It's how it's gonna
Why?
be,
You
bro.
keep saying that, but I can just say that go vegan. I can just keep telling you go vegan. What's your justification for eating animals when you don't have to?
Dude, I like the taste of them.
Okay.
They're a good taste.
Okay, great. I like the taste of your mom. Can I eat your mom?
You never had my mom, buddy. Wish I had your mom, though.
I can kill your mom.
Why would you kill my mom? You're not getting anything good
I like
out
the
of
way
it.
she
If I kill
tastes.
an
I
animal,
like the way
I'm
she
getting
tastes.
meat.
I like the
I'm
way she
getting
tastes.
food out of it. I'm
I
getting.
like the way she tastes.
Yeah, okay. Now you're just a child, bro. That has nothing to do with absolutely anything, bro. That is like probably the stupidest
Oh.
analogy I'll ever hear in my entire life.
No, it's because you don't understand the analogy. See, the point of the analogy is this.
That is the stupidest fucking analogy I've ever heard in my entire life.
If your justification for abusing animals is taste, well, I can use taste for anybody else. I can just say, Mom, I like the way your mom tastes, so I get to kill her and eat her. It doesn't make any sense.
Bro,
right?
In no way you ever know if you know what human meat tastes like, bro, go fucking have human meat, bro.
So you're justifying murder. You're justifying murder.
Bro, you're actually fucking crazy, bro.
You just justified murder, sir. You're the crazy one.
I thought you were the one that just said it first, bro. So I don't know what's going on here.
You said that you can kill your mom if she tastes good.
Bro, you're the one that fucking said that, bro. What the fuck?
No, I didn't. I asked you, could you do that? Could I do that? I didn't say I would.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's kind of fucking retarded.
Okay, great. So what's your justification for killing and abusing animals?
I already told you. You eat them. They nourish you. Like,
so do plants.
Okay, but like to a certain extent, meat's also a lot more nourishing than fucking plants.
Absolutely not. Plants have all the nutrients your body needs. Mushrooms are extremely nutritious. Fruits, vegetables, beans, rices, pastas, all plenty of nutrition in those foods.
Yeah, well, if you want to eat that, then fucking go ahead. But I mean, there's still
we're not debating about my food, sir. We're debating about your choices. What justifies you killing and abusing animals?
They nourish me.
So do plants. Do you think it's better to kill? Do you think it's better to cause
more harm? Do you think killing
abuse?
Plants is cool, bro? You know plants have feelings, brother.
Oh, really? Where's their brain?
I'm sure they have fucking feelings, bro. All right.
Oh yeah, trust me, bro. That's your evidence. Trust me.
Trust me, they got feelings, bro.
Okay, so you have no sources, no data, no evidence, no arguments. All you're going to say is, I want to eat animals. That's your only justification.
You know what? Yeah, I honestly think, bro, like, yo, meat nourishes me, and I'm not the one killing it myself, so I don't see it as that much of a problem. If I were to have to kill them myself, maybe I wouldn't eat meat, but I don't have to. So
Adolf Hitler did not kill anybody.
Bro, your analogies are crazy, bro.
No, this is exactly the point. Hitler,
bro, Adolf Hitler, of course, didn't have to kill anyone.
Does that make his death
any
good?
nourishment? He didn't get anything out of it. That guy was a psychopath.
Sir, answer the question.
What question?
Just because let's say there's a mafia member who pays somebody to kill somebody, does that make the mafia member not guilty?
Yeah, I don't know. It's also like fucking retarded what you're saying, bro. All these analogies are leading up to nothing, bro.
You can't keep up with the argument. That's why you're running away. Because it's exactly analogous to the situation with the animals. You are paying somebody to kill an animal. You are causing that animal to die. Keep up.
Yeah,
keep up with the argument or go away. You can't debate.
I don't think you had any like really good points. At the end of the day, you're just saying that
You didn't refute a single one.
I already told you some. Like I
You
get.
did not make
you don't
one
say that was
refutation
me.
to one of my arguments at all.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's okay though. Keep spreading your go vegan.
Okay. All right. Have a good day, sir. You're gonna run away?
Yeah, I'm gonna run away from your TikTok live. Enjoy them. Someone will give you a heart or a rose or whatever the fuck it is.
All right, sir. Come back when you have an argument.
Okay. Yeah. Enjoy.
All right. Enjoy abusing animals for no reason. And
I will. I'll think of you when I eat my next meal.
For your life. Okay. Have a good day, sir.
You as well.
All right. Enjoy your abuse and slaughter.
Yeah. Oh, I will.
All right. Continue doing that for no reason.
Thank
You
you. I
call
will.
yourself a good person. I bet you love your dog too, right? You say you love your dog. You wouldn't hurt a dog, right? Would you? But you would kill animals because you want to, right? Because they taste good. They're nourishment. What if I got nourishment from your dog?
Dude. Yeah, another like stupid analogy, bro. But
oh, why is it? Do you think it's bad to eat dogs?
Would you have a cow as a pet? Would you have a chicken as a pet?
Plenty of people do. Plenty of people do. Plenty of people do.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, hence the word pet, bro. You don't eat pets.
Oh, really? So, how about people in China who do eat the dogs? Does that make it good? Because they don't consider them pets there.
Bro, they gotta eat what they gotta eat there, bro. It's how life is.
Oh, so you think it's okay to eat any animal you want to if you just want to? It's just any justification, just because you want to. That makes it okay.
Are we flirting right now?
No, I'm dismantling you because you have no fucking argument. I'm asking you for an argument against veganism.
Cowboy hat. Dude. Yo, yeah, no, dude. People gotta eat what they gotta eat.
Are you gonna run away or what? Are you gonna give an argument? Which one? Which one do you want to do?
I don't know. I'm surprised you just didn't kick me out already. Bro, I want someone to give you another cowboy hat, bro.
I want you to give me a justification for killing and abusing animals.
Nolan, bro. Yo, come here, bro. I'm on TikTok live with this random guy debating on fucking veganism.
Not anymore. Next. All right. Oh man, she was attractive.
Wow.
Hey, what's your argument?
That God is not imaginary, hon.
Great.
Why
What's your
laughing?
Nothing. What's your argument?
Well, actually, if you actually look at the Bible, it says that God is real. And I think you should believe in God.
Okay. When I read Harry Potter, it says that Harry Potter is a wizard. Should I believe that Harry Potter is a wizard?
No, because that's a damn movie.
So is the case for Christ, and so is
because it's history, honey.
Huh?
It's history.
So you think talking donkeys is history? Is historic? 900-year-old guy that put all the animals on a fucking big boat, big yacht, had him cross the oceans of the world and land on a fucking mountain. That's historic?
Yes, that's historic, honey. You're being really rude right now.
Well, what's your evidence of the Ark? Do you have any evidence of the Noah's Ark thing?
What is the Noah's Ark?
Adam and Eve?
I have no idea what you're talking about, honey.
Okay, well, have a good day, honey.
Thank you, honey.
Lay off of the cigarettes. Lay off of the cigarettes, please.
Hey, bro, I got one good argument for why vegan is bad.
Oh, great. Let's hear it.
Every vegan that I've seen, met, or anybody acts just like you, and I'd rather not be like you. You guys fucking suck, bro.
Every meat eater I've seen kills and abuses animals for no reason.
Okay.
Yeah. So I don't want to act like that.
All right. We can be different people. A
Oh,
lame-o and a
so you
killer, I
like to
guess.
abuse and kill animals that don't have to die? You like doing that?
I mean, they don't have to die. They don't have to live.
So why do you kill them if they don't have to die? Why would you
Why do
take
they
their
live
life
if
away?
they don't have to live?
Why would you take their life away when you don't have to?
Why would I take their life away?
Yeah,
Because it's
why?
a possibility.
Because of what?
It's a possibility.
It's also a possibility to murder. Shall we murder?
You can. There are consequences.
Do you think it's okay to murder?
For reasons that can be justified, yeah.
No, murder is unjustified killing.
That's your opinion.
Okay, sir. Have a good day.
And
Go. Hi, Jeffrey Dahmer. His cousin must be Dahmer. The Dahmer family.
Can you hear me?
What do you got?
Hello? So I understand your arguments against like killing mammals and stuff. I understand that. But so where would you draw the line between swatting a mosquito off your arm or killing flies over a trash can and animals that you eat?
Yeah, when it comes to flies, like I guarantee you, I probably swatted a couple in my lifetime, or I probably smacked a couple of mosquitoes off my skin out of self-defense. But that's a different story. That's justified versus killing a cow in a factory, or a chicken or a pig in a factory. That's not justified to me. A mosquito is different.
But I think there's some like so a mosquito that you could say self-defense, they carry deadly diseases and stuff, so you could swap that. But in terms of like
Are you driving? Are you driving, by
trapping
the way?
mice and stuff that are like no, I'm in the car with my buddy.
Okay. Yeah, so
promise.
there's no good reason to kill and abuse animals in factories. There's no good reason for that. Do you have an actual argument against veganism?
Okay. Well, I just think that there's a fallacy there when it comes to like saying life is sacred, and then saying human sanitation, like killing mice and flies and stuff.
That's not veganism. That's not veganism. That's not veganism. Veganism doesn't. I'm not Ace Ventura. No, hold on. I'm not Ace Ventura. All right, I'm not gonna wash my feet for every fucking mouse or every fucking spider I look at. I can't do that. That's not practical. Veganism is about minimizing as much as you practically can. So that's why we can make choices like not eating animals at the store. We can make that choice a very practical, simple choice to make. I can't watch every step I take for an ant. I can't. That's stupid. That's not what it means to be vegan.
Okay. I understand your argument. That's all I have. But thank you, man.
Yeah. Okay. Have a good day, buddy. Enjoy the rest of your car ride, your submarine ride.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Unfortunately. What do you got?
I just had a quick question. Is there another way to make lung surfactant without unaliving a cow?
If there's any way to make what?
Lung surfactant?
Lung surfactant. What's that?
Lung surfactant.
Lung surfactant.
It's an important byproduct made from cows typically that helps save babies in the NICU who are premature births.
Oh, you talk about like dairy products?
No, not dairy products. It's something they take out of the lungs of the cow when it's a byproduct. It's called lung surfactant, and it's used for babies in the NICU.
Yeah, so I agree that there are some products of animals that might have value to humans, and I think that in some cases there are justifications for doing that. But look, that's not what veganism is about. Veganism is not about not killing a single animal or not having, there's no reason to kill any animal. That's ridiculous. Veganism is about making practical choices on our daily basis. Now, do you think it's justified to eat a burger for no reason when you could have eaten a plant-based food instead?
I mean, I prefer eating meat, but that's not the argument I was going to come after you with, because
Exactly,
that's not a it's
because
not
you
a
don't
valid
have an
argument.
because you don't actually have an argument here, because you're making a futile argument here with the surfactant stuff. Because I don't know if you can make that from plant-based options, and if you can't, okay, that's justification for using it to help people save their lives. That's just, I think that's justification, right? That's lay
But
for
is it
death.
But is it
Hold on,
justified
hold on,
wasting the rest of
hold
the
on,
animal?
hold on. When it comes to eating a burger, right, or eating a steak, that is not justified to me, because now you're doing it for no reason other than I like the way they taste. So what justifies killing animals for food when you don't have to eat them?
Okay, but if you need the lung surfactant, do you just waste the rest of the animal?
No, see, I would respect the animal as much as practically possible. I wouldn't just eat it, right? It's like if we took somebody that was an organ donor, took one of their organs from their body, would that be okay to eat their body? No, I think that we should respect their bodies, just like we should respect the bodies of the animals. So again, let's get back to the actual topic, because what you're justifying is not. I agree with you here. What is the justification for eating a burger or a steak when it's not required?
Well, it's just what I prefer to eat, but
Okay, great. So do you think preference justifies killing someone?
no.
Like if I prefer to eat you, does that allow me to eat you ethically?
Ethically, no.
Right. So what's the moral difference between the cow and the person that justifies killing the cow?
I don't have an argument for that. I guess it just depends on what level you put animals at than a person at. That at the end of the
Yeah,
day, that's how most of the time it
and to
works.
me and to me it's wrong to harm animals for no reason. Of course there are reasons. If I was on an island and there was only a pig beside me, of course I would eat the pig. Veganism does not mean I'm perfect. It means I do what I can with what I have. So again, there's no reason to justify. There's no justification for me to kill an animal for a burger or meat. Okay?
All right, that's fine. I have no problem with vegans. I don't.
Oh, well, I have a problem with meat eaters because they're killing and abusing animals, right? So if you don't have a justification, you're being immoral to me.
It's okay. You don't have to like it.
Well, unfortunately, it's not about me liking it. It's about the animals being killed, right? You are killing an animal. There's a victim involved that you're not recognizing, a victim who is voiceless. Cows can't speak. They don't talk. They are voiceless animals. You are causing them to die. Why?
Well, probably because it's the most efficient type of food.
I disagree. I think that plant-based foods are better in terms of
Well,
efficiency. You get
okay.
pastas, beans, rice, fruits, and veggies. You get plenty of nutrients, and they're cheap.
Let's go with plant-based. Okay, when you go and you tell, an area to grow all of this plant-based food, you're killing everything on that soil to
No,
plant that. The
no,
snakes, the bees, the mice. Yes, you
no,
are.
no. That's actually false. But there's a lot of studies and research showing that only about a couple animals per couple acres are actually killed in the process. But more importantly, um, meat eaters kill way more crops. So if you care about crop deaths, well, take a look at the meat eaters who have to grow all these crops.
I'm not talking about crop deaths. I'm talking about animal deaths.
Yeah, those are animal deaths in crop fields. Those are crop deaths, right? So when it comes to the animals that you're killing, you have to feed them crops. We have to grow lots of crops and grasses to feed the animals that you're killing. So you're killing way more crop animals. You're killing way more animals on the crop fields than any vegan is by far.
So if the whole world did go vegan, do you think the farmers would keep the animals around, or do you think they would put them all down?
We put them in sanctuaries so they live peacefully and happily until they die.
I don't think anybody could really sustain the amount of money that it would take to care for all of them until they passed.
Oh, if everybody went vegan, we would actually have saved billions of dollars, because producing all these crops to grow for animal products is actually costing us a lot of money. Meat is very inefficient financially as well, especially. So that's why if everybody went vegan, we'd actually save land, we'd actually save money and save crops and save the animals.
Alrighty.
All right.
Well, thank you for the discussion.
Yeah. All right, guys. Last guest here. All right, let's get this guy. Average American.
Hello.
How old are you?
21.
What year were you born?
2001.
Okay.
Are we debating or what is this?
Yeah, what's your argument?
Well, I believe in God, but I think obviously some people don't believe in what they can't see. I think if you just do your research, you'll get the answers you need. I think a lot of people don't do their research and talk out of their ass. So, I mean, I'm not going to try to convince people that God is real, because that's not really like
Wait. What year were you born again?
2001. I don't know why the math is not mathing.
What month?
November.
Yeah, you're right.
Y'all dumb. But whatever. I used to be vegan though, and I'm not anymore. I was vegan for like 6 years or 5 years.
Okay, what's your argument against veganism?
Oh, I'm not against it. I mean, like, if I can eat vegan, I
Okay,
will.
so why did you come up here?
Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to debate something. Why do you think God is imaginary?
There's no evidence for it.
Okay. That's it.
Do you have any?
I mean, yeah. Okay, so I'm Muslim, right? And so that book was written like 1400 years ago, 1500 years ago. And basically my evidence is like a lot of the things that are stated in the Quran, they were not proven back then. They only got proven later on through science. Like, for example, how a woman has 3 trimesters. They didn't find that out until, I don't know, not 1400 years ago, but that was like mentioned in
that's
the
false.
Quran.
We've known about embryology going back to the Egyptian times. It's called miscarriages. We can observe fetus development, embryonic development, because of something called miscarriages in dissection. So people have known about this for thousands of years before the Quran. This is not new knowledge. And by the way,
3 trimesters?
By the way, the Quran gets everything wrong about embryology. Like blood clots, that's not true. Skin after bones, that's not true.
That's not what. Have you read the Quran?
Yeah, it's garbage, right? Like stars falling from the sky, Noah's Ark, Adam and Eve, talking snakes, splitting the moon in half.
Okay, so I do agree with you on like the fact that some of these things are far-fetched, but you don't have, like, what's your evidence to prove against that these things actually happen? And the prophets were
basic
real
science.
people.
It's called like literally first grade science.
The fuck does first grade science tell you?
It debunks Noah's flood. It debunks Adam and Eve.
Noah's flood actually happened. There's proof that there, and what's it called?
Where?
The
Where's the
splitting of
proof
the
of it?
Red Sea. There's proof that actually happened.
Where?
Like if you just search up, did the Red Sea split? You'll find proof.
Google.
Credible sources. I don't think you even want to do your research. Like,
oh, okay, great. Then give me the research, ma'am. Where's your research for the Noah's flood?
why are you so mad though? Why are you so mad?
I'm not mad. You're mad. I know you are. What am I?
Okay, are you pro-choice or pro-life?
Why are you skipping like a fucking? Why you keep skipping and pivoting?
I'm just
your evidence
bored.
for
I
the
can't
flood?
talk about this.
Where's your evidence for the flood, sir, ma'am?
Search it up. I'm not your source. Go search it up. Like
Oh,
you could.
so you
You're
don't have
mad
a
because you
source.
don't want to do research. You're mad because you don't want to do research.
Oh, I actually have done research, and guess what? Noah's Ark didn't happen. It's literally impossible.
Okay, then show me your source.
Sure, it's called geology. If Noah's Ark happened, it would be one homogeneous layer of geological strata across the world. We don't see that.
Noah's Ark didn't happen over the whole world. You understand that, right?
Oh, so you think that it was a local flood?
It was like a big flood, but not the whole world was flooded.
Well, it
If
says
you
in the
did your
Quran.
research, you would know that.
Well, in the Quran, it says that the boat landed on Mount Ararat, which is like 7,000 feet in the air. Do you think that that's a lot of fucking water to flood the planet? That would be enough to flood the planet.
Okay, never mind. You could just take me off. Debate someone else. I'm not finna talk about this with you.
All right. One last guest. Let's make it a good one, guys. Who wants to come up? He's paying attention. Hermes. Okay, Hermes. It's the first one I saw.
We're not gonna argue about God because you're gonna sit here, you're gonna tell me science. We're gonna argue about vegan.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it. All
By
right.
the way, how old are you?
I'm 20. So,
what year were you born?
2003, April 28th.
All right, go.
So, what do you have to say about the animals that eat other animals to survive?
They have to out of necessity. They have no other choice. They don't have grocery stores, but we do.
But what about those animals? They have feelings too, right? Are you gonna tell other animals don't eat each other?
No, because they don't speak English and they have to survive. We don't have
So
to
you
survive.
admit that humans are different than animals.
Yeah,
Because
we have grocery stores. The animals
okay,
do.
so why do you every time someone was explaining something, why do you compare it straight to humans? Like you were like, is it okay for me to eat a human? That's what you were doing.
Because it's analogous because when it comes to the animals, there's no trait that an animal has that a human doesn't have. That's the point.
But you gotta understand that animals are alive too, right? They breathe in oxygen.
That doesn't justify killing them. What justifies killing and abusing animals?
To eat them. I mean that's how we survive, right?
Okay,
The food
great.
pyramid.
So what if I want to eat a person? Can I eat a person?
Exactly. You keep bringing it back to the humans. Why? That's two different
What's the
things.
difference? Well, tell me the difference.
Because one is humans, like me and you, right? And one is just like an animal, like a roach in the ground.
What's
That's
the
two different
difference?
things.
What is it? What is the moral difference
So
between
you're saying
cow
a roach and a
and a
human
person?
are the same thing. So
No.
you're saying if I eat a
No,
roach,
sir. Listen. What is
I'm listening.
what is the moral difference between a cow and a person that justifies killing the cow?
Because humans are totally different than an animal
What's the
that you
difference?
find
What's
running
the
around
difference?
in some dirt.
What is the difference between a cow and a person?
Because I'm a human, I'm not a cow. That's because animals don't have morals.
What's the difference?
If a lion goes and eats another lion, no one's gonna care. But if obviously if a human does something like that, then everybody's
Sir,
gonna jump over it.
Sir, listen, lions have to eat other animals to survive in the wild. That's why they're justified in doing that. But humans don't have to eat the animals.
Exactly, but we
So
can because we're
okay, great. So
omnivores.
what justifies killing a cow in a factory? What justifies that?
I don't. So your point you're bringing up is right. We
Sir,
don't
just
have
answer the
to because we
question.
have plant-based.
What justifies killing animals in a factory?
Because some people prefer eating meat. Eating meat is more beneficial for you than
Okay,
eating plants.
what if I prefer to eat a dog?
Then you can eat a dog. Some countries eat dogs.
No. Do you think it's
If
okay?
you think
Do you think it's okay to eat dogs?
if you think it's okay for you to eat a dog,
No,
go
sir,
ahead.
please answer the question. Do you think it's okay to eat a dog?
I can't tell you what to eat, but there's some people that think it's
Sir,
normal to eat
I'm not
dogs.
asking for me.
I'm telling you, some people find it normal to eat dogs. So
Sir,
yes, you can go eat a dog if you
do
want.
you think it's okay to eat a dog?
If we're going with my knowledge and I say I can eat a cow, you can eat a dog. Yes.
So yes, you think it's okay to eat a dog. Okay. Do you think
Sure.
it's okay to eat a person?
Two different things, brother. Two different things. You
What's the
can't have a person
difference?
as a pet.
Then tell
You
us the
can't farm
difference.
for
Then tell us the difference.
because humans are way different than animals.
In what way?
You're nowhere close to a dog, or you're nowhere close to
In what way? In what way?
everywhere. Every single way you
Give
can
an
imagine a
example.
human is
Give an
different.
example. Give an example.
Can a dog pay taxes?
No, but
Exactly.
neither can
No,
neither can
because
a
we're
baby.
doing different things. We're two
Neither can a
different.
baby. Neither can a baby. Should
But
we
your
kill
point
babies
is,
now?
I said humans. I didn't say, oh yeah, but the humans by the age
You're
of
not tracking with
20.
the argument, dude. You're not tracking with the argument.
Okay.
Your argument is that they can't pay taxes, therefore we get to kill them. Well, neither can human babies. They can't pay taxes. Does that justify killing babies?
I mean, now you guys run around abortion, right? So, but that's not the point. A point is, you said what's
What?
the difference between a human and a dog? And I said pay taxes. I didn't say what age.
Right.
I didn't say
So
what they
so
are. I just
what
said
so your only argument is that they don't pay taxes, therefore we get to eat them.
many of the things.
Okay, what's another thing?
What's the difference between a human and a dog?
Yeah.
That I can think better. I have thoughts in my head. I don't know what a dog is running around thinking.
What?
Exactly.
I'm
We're
asking
different
you, sir,
species.
what justifies killing dogs?
If I just told you, you keep comparing it to humans. If you want me to tell you what's the difference between me and a dog, I don't know what to
What is the
tell you.
moral difference? What is the moral difference between a human and a dog that justifies killing a dog?
Because humans can do a lot of things like do surgeries, talk, react to each other.
Babies
I don't
can't
know.
do that. Babies
Dogs
can't do
just follow wherever
surgery.
they're.
Babies can't do
Huh?
surgery. Should we kill babies?
I said humans. I didn't say. I didn't say. I just said humans. Babies are humans. Are you not getting what I'm saying? You keep bringing it back to babies.
Right, but you're not getting it. You're so lost here, sir. The
I know,
point
but you
is
keep bringing it
this.
back to babies like babies don't grow up to be
Because
adults,
you're not
right?
getting it. Because you're not getting it. Your only justification for killing animals is that they can't do surgeries. So I point to an example of a human person who doesn't eat, who can't do surgeries. So in that stance, you say no, it's wrong to kill the baby. But when it comes to the dog, it's like, yeah, it's perfectly okay. But that's the point. There's a contradiction here.
Never said it's
There's a
perfectly okay,
contradiction
but
in your
some people
logic.
do it.
There's a contradiction.
We keep bringing it back to babies. So what do you want to eat a baby or something? What's going on?
No,
Are you
you
trying to
do.
sell, are you trying to tell me
That's what your
something? Or are you trying
logic
to?
says. That's what your logic says.
I said humans. I didn't say what age a human is. A baby is still a
Oh
human.
my
So
gosh,
I don't
sir.
know. Just because it has a
Can you
different name
track with
doesn't
the
mean it's not a
argument?
human.
Can you track with the argument, sir?
What
What
argument are we
just
arguing about now? I
you're
said that
saying?
humans are babies and babies are
Oh
different
my
than dogs.
gosh,
That's it.
sir, please listen. You're saying that what justifies killing a dog is that they can't do surgeries. Now, I point you to a human baby who can't do surgeries. You say it's wrong to kill that baby. Why is it wrong to kill the baby that can't do surgeries, but it's okay to kill the dog who can't do surgeries? Why?
Because
That's a
the
contradiction.
baby is a human and the dog is an animal that's running around the streets. I'm not saying it's okay to do it. I do
So
get it that it's wrong, but it's the way we live, and it's cruel, and that's
wait,
it.
so you agree it's wrong to kill animals?
I do, but it's cruel, but it's human nature, and that's how animals
Oh
survive,
my
and
God.
that's how
Okay.
animals go by, and
Okay.
that's how we
So
will
you think
flourish.
so now you think it's wrong to kill animals, but you still
You
do it.
believe in evolution?
Yeah, it's a fact.
So
Oh,
okay,
no, no,
it's a fact.
you're not
Okay,
gonna pivot. No, you're not
sure.
gonna
No, no,
pivot. You're not
it's
gonna
okay. I'm not
pivot.
arguing about that.
Sir, you're not gonna pivot. You're not gonna
What did
pivot.
we eat?
Please,
What did we eat
please.
before we? What did we eat back then? We used to eat what? Animals, right? We
We're
used to
not
hunt
back then.
animals
We're
like
not back then, sir. We're not Tarzan
exactly,
anymore.
exactly. But it's in our what? It's in our nature
Who
to also
cares?
eat animals.
It's also in our nature to
It's in
murder.
our nature to eat it, right?
It's also in our nature to eat shit and to sniff each other's
It's not.
asses. Should I sniff your ass too?
That's not in our nature, buddy.
Yes, it is.
But you see where I'm
Our
coming from?
ancestors
Do you
were
see what I'm
cannibals,
saying?
sir.
Do you see what I'm saying? It's in our nature, just like how it's in the nature of a tiger to eat an animal.
No,
That's how
because
we
I
survive.
don't have to eat the animal, just like I don't have to sniff your ass. I'm a
But it's
person in civilized society who has choices, and with
you know,
choices
okay.
comes
Do you eat
responsibility.
avocados? You eat avocados, right? What about those little
Oh,
bees that get killed? What
oh
about
no,
those little
not
bees
the
that get killed
avocados.
when your avocados
Please,
get
sir.
made? You don't
Please,
care about
sir.
those little guys? You
Oh,
keep
please,
saying,
sir. Not the avocados. Oh no, this is my weakness, my kryptonite. Wrong. Avocados do not kill bees. In fact, We know that avocados can be sustainably grown in Mexico, places where they use social bees. They're not dying, number one. Number two, you kill way more bees than any vegan, by far. You're killing more crops, you're using more bees and honeybees. So you're killing way more way more bees, you're killing way more animals, and you already conceded it's wrong, hence you should be vegan. But you're not because you're a hypocrite. All right, I'm gonna bring in this one person because I think she's.
Hi. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, who are you? How old are you?
Yeah, I'm Bree. So I listened to a couple different
How old are
people
you?
talk
How
to.
old are you, by the way?
I am 24. I was born in
Okay.
1999.
Okay.
Really, I didn't come to argue. I just was curious because you said God is imaginary, and I just want to know why you feel God is imaginary. Why don't
Because
you think there is a God?
there's no evidence
And
for it.
there's no evidence for it.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could say I really haven't read the Bible enough to say like I have enough information from the Bible or the Quran or anywhere, but I know that I have a feeling. Do you have you ever had like oh no really I'm serious. Like have you ever just had like the feeling of somebody is truly with you and giving you miracles and like you are honestly just lucky to be alive sometimes?
Yeah, it's
Have
like
you ever
sex.
felt that
Yeah,
way?
I feel that when I have sex.
Of course, everybody does. But what I'm saying is like, have you ever felt like you had a miracle or you're just literally just lucky to be alive? You've never felt that.
Yeah, it's called a feeling. Now, where's your evidence of God?
I'm saying like, so I guess you never have had a miracle. When I was younger, I actually almost died a couple of times. And me going through my experiences, I truly felt things that nobody could understand. But
Okay.
like
Like,
let me give you an example.
why does that mean
Let
God's
me give you
real?
an example. Let me give it like just to make it,
Okay,
a little
great,
bit
great, great.
easier. Okay. I was like 11. I was choking on a candy. I almost died. I was the only one home. I could feel myself dying. I could literally feel myself dying. I ran to pick up the house phone, but I realized, oh shit, I can't talk. I go to the front door and I'm like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to make it to the neighbor's house. And then I'm like, you know what? I'm dying. Like I literally cannot breathe. So I sat down there and I was like, wow, I started to feel lightheaded. I started to honestly just feel like, you know what? It's fine. God's got my back. I trust God. He's going to take my soul and take care of me, right? You're 11. That's how you feel and that's what you think. And every single thought and memory that I've ever had came to me in like less than a second. And then all of a sudden, I just felt a huge fucking hand on my back just slap the fuck out of my back and projectile like that candy out. Like I swear to God, it just went came right out of my mouth. And the point is that I started bawling my eyes out and thinking, dude, no way. Like I could feel there's nobody that could tell me that that was not God. That was somebody with me who just
Could have been your
I guess
mom.
my day wasn't that day. But I'm saying I've had
Could have been
plenty
your
of
mom. Could have been your dad, your mom, your siblings.
no, they're all alive. Everyone I know is alive. Maybe it was my
Yeah, that's
ancestors,
why I said
somebody
it
could
could have
say.
been them.
No. I was alone. I was home alone. I'm saying like I've had
Oh,
plenty of
okay.
near death experiences
Yeah,
throughout my
well,
life
how do
and
we know that this? So when you are dying, like
yeah.
when your heart's like when you're dying, you're out of breath. There's something
Right.
called hallucinations that you're susceptible to. You know what a
No,
hallucination is?
totally. I've definitely
Yeah.
seen studies on that.
So
My sister and I have actually frequent arguments.
no,
She
no,
does
no,
the same
no. The
thing.
reason why I say this is because this is exactly what happens when you're dying. Your brain
Right.
begins to hallucinate, and this is
You
why
talking about
when you
DMT?
yeah,
Yeah.
your brain releases DMT, serotonin, and dopamine, which give you these thoughts. They also give you those memories that you had, right? We actually have documents on this. We know that we actually took fighter jet pilots.
Hmm.
We actually induced out of body experiences where they actually felt the same thing you just described. They were out of their body. They had all these memories of their loved ones, and it's literally just a hallucination. So that's why I'm curious. I'm cautious before I just say it's
Totally.
God. That's why we don't just say it's God. We look at the data before we believe.
Have you seen those studies where, and I don't have them, but have you seen those studies of, people that are actually passing and they're like literally like a pound lighter or something like that, or a couple grams lighter, like after they pass,
Yeah.
and
So
there's no explanation for it?
there is. That was not actually a very well studied thing. It's not repeatable. There's no. It only worked on a couple people. It wasn't repeatable whatsoever. It was actually just an anomaly. The
What if it was
21
like
gram study,
very
that study has not been reproduced since then. There's no good data on that at all.
Okay. I mean, I'll definitely have to look that up, but I don't know. I guess it's just more of a feeling for me where it comes from, That's why I just had to say something. I definitely don't.
I know, but your
Yeah.
feelings are just that. Like, there's no reason why your feelings have to be from some magical supernatural place.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that makes sense, but doesn't no, this kind of actually leads into the vegan thing. Doesn't that make us different than animals though? We are animals, but doesn't that make us different than what cows are? We have consciousness, right? We have feelings, we
So
have
do cows.
consciousness.
So do cows.
When do we ever see that? We don't see cows
Oh,
talking. We don't see cows uh show like all
so
these crazy emotions and
just
right?
because cows don't talk doesn't mean they can't think, right? Like we know that they have limbic
Of course
systems,
they
they
can
have prefrontal
think, like
cortexes.
right.
We know that they have brain states. We can measure this. We can measure their brains. We also know that they cry and they get depressed and anxiety. Like we can measure their brain chemistry just like we can with humans. And they do absolutely feel thoughts and feel pain and are conscious and aware. Absolutely.
Totally. I agree that they can have pain, they could have feeling, maybe some form of consciousness, but I do think it is completely different for us human beings. Earlier I heard you talking about, what was it, mosquitoes? Like you're talking about the difference between killing a mosquito and like because you feel like you have to, right? It's you or the mosquito. But what if you feel like it's you or like you need to eat, right? You need to eat to live.
Yeah, but we can eat plants to live. We don't have to eat the animals to live.
But okay, but then you're thinking plants are alive too. They're live, like they have life too, right? Everything has
So
life
does my
here.
left ass shake. It doesn't mean that it's sentient.
Yes, yes, but no, your left ass cheek is connected to you. But what I'm saying is like plants have life too. Everything has life besides who knows rocks. You know what I mean? But my point is you could say the same thing, it's the same thing as saying would you rather eat a cow or a plant? Plants have consciousness. You've seen the studies about, you
No, they
you
don't.
talk fucked
No.
up to a plant
No,
for a
no,
week and
no,
it
no,
starts
no,
dying.
no. You have to be careful when you say this. Consciousness is very nuanced. It's not just black and white, right? It's not either you have consciousness or you don't. There's a lot of in-betweens here, right? You have neural
Right.
networks, you have all kinds of systems that can give some precursors to consciousness. And
So do plants. You
even
never
if you're
say
correct
that.
that even if you're correct that plants have consciousness to some level, it doesn't give us the right to kill animals. Number one. Number two, vegans kill less plants. So if you want to minimize cruelty, go vegan by far.
Okay, I understand that. That totally makes sense. However, what if you were a person, and this is just, I'm asking for your opinion. What if you were a person that, wasn't for factory meat, like, cows going in and out, being born into it, not even being able to live. But what if you were the type of person that was like, you know what? I want grass-fed beef. I want them to live out their life, have their little families, and then,
You're
God,
still
just
killing an animal. You're still killing an animal for no
sure.
reason.
Yes, but that's what I'm saying is it's similar to you're killing plants. You're killing life too. What
Wait, do you think a plant like a carrot is exactly the
right.
same like a cow?
I don't think it is, but I think it is similar on the basis that we're talking about. I'm saying that it's all life,
There is no
right?
way you can compare a carrot consciousness to a cow's consciousness. They're absolutely different things, ma'am. Like you got to be kidding me if you think a carrot is similarly conscious to a cow. It's ridiculous.
Just like cows are similarly different from us. That's why when you
No,
say
cows are
yes, they
absolutely
are,
similar
right?
to us.
Because
Cows
I
are
was just saying
mammals.
cows are different consciousness than us. So
It
when
doesn't
you say
give you
something
the
like,
right to
okay,
kill
well
them.
then I could kill your mom too, and it'd be the same thing. It wouldn't be the same thing,
Man,
wouldn't it?
listen. Where are you from, by the way? Don't say Florida.
From Austin,
Austin?
Texas.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
we can
From
tell.
Palmdale, California, and
So,
Austin, Texas.
okay, so we know that there's different degrees of
Oh,
consciousness.
wait. By the way, if you could tell, Austin, Texas, that's a very vegan place. So I don't know how you'd be able to tell.
Amazing. Why aren't you vegan if everybody's vegan there?
I'm just saying that's the way it is here.
Okay, good.
But
So
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
there are
Go ahead.
different degrees of consciousness. I would say that a mosquito is way less conscious than a cow.
Sure.
A cow is less conscious than a human, of course. But the fact that they are still conscious to a significant enough degree means that we shouldn't harm them. That's all I'm saying, right? And if you disagree, great, but you have no justification for that. What justifies you killing and abusing animals that don't have to die?
That makes total sense. But really, just like, I guess, how can we really tell how conscious cows are if we can't really tell how conscious we are as human beings?
We can measure our brain states, just like we can with cows. We know they can get depression, anxiety. Cows can behave in certain ways that we recognize, like they get excited, they get happy, they get sad.
What about plants? You know those studies I was just talking about, the ones with
Plants
if you
don't
bully a
still-
plant, it starts dying.
Plants are just like this. They don't do anything.
That doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm just saying, like, there's studies where
There's
it's
no
like you talk to a
there's no
plant for a
feeling. They
week,
don't
all
feel
good,
jack.
and it grows great, and then it's like on the other side, if you bully a plant for a week, it starts dying. They even do it in schools just to show kids how different it is, because plants feel. Plants feel
From
just like
what do they feel if they don't have pain receptors?
you're just like, fuck them plants. Like,
No, please.
they obviously they have some form of pain receptors because they're
they
feeling
don't.
enough
They
pain.
don't.
They have feeling. They have feeling,
don't.
and that's why they die when
This is why
when
you're
you
wrong.
talk to them.
This is why you're incorrect, ma'am, because they don't
Well,
have pain receptors.
show me the studies on that.
Sure, absolutely. You're laughing, but guess what? No, you're wrong. Sentient Media says that plants do not have pain receptors. That's one source. Britannica.com, plants do not have pain receptors. National Institute of Health, plants, no pain, no brain. This is a study. You want more studies?
I would like to actually read them. You should email them to me.
Anesthetics and plants, no
What
pain,
if
no
that's
brain.
what they want you to read just so that you're vegan?
It's a study. You're gonna
No,
refute
I'm
the study?
saying, have you ever heard of paid studies? By the way, I have no idea what you're looking at, but you know how the elites, because I am definitely a what's the word? Where you believe in like a bunch of random shit. Like, God, I forgot what it's called. Whatever.
Maniac,
Yeah.
lunatic.
Yeah. Yeah,
You're a
conspiracy
lunatic? Okay.
theorists. Conspiracy theorists. Okay, so I believe in the elites, and what I was gonna say is, you know how elites will literally pay for studies to be done in universities. They will pay large sums of money to universities just to show, oh, these plants are good. Eat this. Do this. McDonald's isn't so bad.
I don't think there's any.
all this shit. Right.
I don't think there's any money in big plant. Okay, there's no such thing as a
Well,
big
it is
plant.
because Bill Gates
Big
has
broccoli.
like bought so much
Big broccoli.
land just to get people to start eating this vegan.
No, he didn't. He's not even vegan himself. That's garbage. That's nonsense.
No, I'm just saying
You are out
for
of your mind.
him.
Ma'am,
He
you are out
markets
of your
it
fucking
as
mind.
save the world.
Ma'am, you are out of your mind. Do you think the Earth is flat?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Do you think the Earth is flat?
No, I don't personally think it's flat, but
Okay. Do you think we landed on the moon?
I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know.
Oh my gosh, you're
That's because I don't believe everything that the media has shown us for the last 100, 200 years. I just don't
But you believe
it.
everything that some guy on TikTok said or some guy on YouTube
Oh,
said.
absolutely not. No, I don't believe
So
anybody.
where's your source that there is elites out there?
I'm just saying from what I've seen, and because I believe in God.
Where's your source, man? Where's your source for the elite?
I believe that the elites, the people that I can't even see, are people that are Satanists, or people that are
Man, where's
ready
your
to cause
evidence for
evil in the world,
elites?
you
Where's your
know?
evidence for these Illuminati people?
I mean, you can't see homeless people on the street. You can't see people that are fucked up, murder, like
Man,
people
you're
dying
out of your
everywhere.
mind.
Cancer
You're
is
out of
like
your mind.
1/3 of
No, thank you.
America.
Have a good
Like,
day. Bye.
okay, well, I'm.
She's too crazy. All right, guys. That's all for today.